Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready for the best podcast in the world? Well, I give you me, Daniel Nicholson, and Nick Bowers, a Ukrainian guy and a stoner, on Real Talk.
Hello everybody, my name is Nickolas, and this is episode number 1. The last time was been a pirate episode, and then finally this is episode 1 after a couple days. Anyway, okay, the topics today will be only like few topics. We're going to discuss about remakes, sequels, and then so on. And then will be a future of film industry. It's super important. We're living in the super cool time where everything can change in one day. So I would like to discuss about this. And then cliche in the movies, like some of the cliche came out from like 50s or like in the even 20s and it's still going on. And then
Jay.
people Daniel, and people still using them. I mean, movies. And next one, I mean, the last one will be movie corporation monopoly. How big corporations just. Did you know that Disney owned almost everything? So I would like to discuss about this one. Anyway, and let's go, I guess. Daniel, how's your day today?
It's good. I think that Disney's buying Star Wars was the worst thing to ever happen to Star Wars in cinema.
I
There's
mean, wait, who's the guy who created Star Wars?
George Lucas.
He made his own company, Lucasfilm, I think so.
Yeah.
And then he sold himself.
Yeah,
Dude, if he did not sell himself, he will make more profit.
but he's pretty old now, so he's probably like, "Oh, this is a good time to cash out."
Yeah, probably he was like, I'm out, guys.
And then they screwed everything up.
uh, I mean, I remember last time when I went to the watch Star Wars, this was like 2019, 2020,
Mm.
and then the, damn, back then I did not know English, so I kind of tried my best to understand what's going on there. I will say it's cool.
You didn't miss much.
Uh,
It was just basically they took a crap story. They didn't know which direction they were going and
yeah,
the whole thing, and they're like, "Okay, we'll just put a bunch of like smoke and mirrors and all the special effects and stuff." But
yeah.
it was cool to look at, but the story wasn't there.
Do you know what? If I cannot remember the storyline of a film, that's mean this film was not very good.
Mm.
That's probably my uh f- that's my thinking serious. Like if I don't remember, if I go watch a film and then after like a month I don't remember what is going on in that film, that's mean this film did not touch my heart and it's not so good. So
Well, what's a film that touches your heart, Nick?
uh
Have you been touched?
but like I mean I can some of the film I can like for example Back to the Future, Batman. Uh, uh, those are multiple films that actually touch my heart somehow. Like, for example, Hot Summer Nights. I still love this film.
Oh,
So,
I've had a couple hot summer nights.
I mean, the summer is so actually, yeah, summer is so
Hot summer nights are fun.
yeah,
I like to. My favorite thing is to go skinny dipping under the full moon, especially like the blue moons,
yeah.
super moons.
Oh my gosh, dude, I just promoted something.
You
I
want to
went
go
to.
skinny dipping? What?
I just remember something. Okay, I'm not going to tell where it happened. I'm not going to discuss the place. I'm
Still
not.
in pretty good shape.
No, I just it's happened in the public, not in public, but the look. I cannot tell the location, but I was. It was been a like area with a bunch of food and like tables with the cookies on the like cookies on the tables. And
Mm-hmm.
then I decided to grab a cookie. And then there's a lady came to me and say, "Hey, this is a blue cookie." I was like, "What the fuck?"
A blue cookie.
Yeah, blue cookie. I don't know what she mean by this one. She said blue cookie.
What is a blue cookie?
I don't know.
Is it just a colored like a
The cookie
cookie that's blue?
the cookie was not was being a blue. That's the funny spot about that. I was confused what she mean by blue cookie.
I don't know. That's blue.
Wait.
Blue cookie.
Yes.
Maybe she was just messing with you
I
or
guess.
trying to get in your head or something.
But she said blue cookie. I was like, what?
Would you like a cookie? You should have like gave her a cookie and she eat it and be like, "Oh, that's a weed cookie.
That's weird.
Here, enjoy this." Was
Okay.
this at church?
That's why I did not want to say the
Oh,
location.
shit.
Yes, yeah.
I
And
don't know. I mean, like Moses, he, had the burning bush. You think that maybe he smoked some weed and it was a metaphor for
you know
that?
what? Let's have a pastor on our podcast.
Oh God,
I really want to ask him if he want to. That would be cool, really. Discuss about God, religious.
I'd have to bite my tongue and be like, I can't talk about certain stuff.
Okay. Um, what do you think about remakes and the sequels? And then, like, for example, there was some sequels came out after 20 or 30 years. What do you think about that?
Mm, I don't know. It's always been a thing. Like movies from like the 70s and 80s,
Hmm.
like Scarface. It came out in 1983. Everybody thinks that's a classic, but it's actually a remake from the 1930s.
Hmm.
Uh, what else is there? There's not Night of the Living Dead. There's The Hills Have Eyes,
Hmm.
which is a horror movie that came out in the 2000s, but it was a remake from the 70s. So I think like it depends on. I don't know. Some remakes are good, some are not.
Hmm.
Sometimes stuff needs to be remade, sometimes it doesn't.
Hmm.
Uh, like in my honest opinion, like the original Halloween movies, 1978 and 81, were good.
Hmm.
The They made a remake with Rob Zombie
Hmm.
back in 2007. It got told more story about Michael Myers' life,
Hmm.
which I didn't think it was better than the original. I mean, I like it. It's not one that I watch every year,
Hmm.
but they had a sequel to that one and it was just garbage.
Oh,
The You need to watch the Halloween movies.
yeah, so
But what was the question again?
these remakes and the sequels of
Remakes and sequels.
yeah. I mean, we can discuss about prequels.
Sometimes I think like if you're gonna do a sequel
Yeah.
to a movie, you should probably do it within the first 5 years or not do it at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, because I feel like the some of the in like movie directors don't have ideas, and there was like,
Mm.
well, let's like I go on. There was like a they have one movie that just like have a dust on the like on the movie. Just how do you say? That's how discussed. Like they just pull out this movie from the dust and say, let's make a sequel.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, I did like, what is that movie? They had Beetlejuice, but there was one movie I liked. It was called Dumb and Dumber
Yeah,
with
dude, that's so good.
Jeff Daniels and
Yeah.
Jim Carrey.
Hmm.
And they're a couple of stupid guys or whatever. They're dumb and dumber. But they made a sequel in like I think it was 2014, 15, something like
Wait, they
that.
make a sequel in
They
like
made a sequel. It's called Dumb and Dumber 2,
wait,
and it was way too late. They should have done it like a couple years or right after they did the first one because it was garbage. I mean, there were some funny parts, but it was sad.
oh yeah,
But I even thought that they made like a prequel
yeah, they did.
like in the early 2000s
Yeah.
called Dumb and Dumber,
Hmm.
and it didn't even have the same guys in it, but I thought that one was better than Dumb and Dumber 2.
Oh.
I
Yeah, Dama and Dama came out in like the second one came out in 2014. Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a one that was called Dumb and Dumber,
Hmm.
which I thought was kind of funny, but that's just me. But the other question was like sequels.
Yeah, sequels.
Like, well, you can revamp a franchise,
Hmm.
restart it.
Yeah.
Like the Halloween franchise.
Hmm.
I mean, a lot of them aren't. Some of them aren't that great.
Hmm.
It's just fun to watch on Halloween.
Yeah.
But there's one that I've been wanting to come back, but I don't know if it ever will. I think they're doing a TV show called Crystal Lake,
Yeah.
which is about Friday the 13th with Jason Voorhees, the guy with the hockey mask. They haven't done a movie since 2003, I think, when they did the remake. And I guess they went into like a court battle for the rights.
Yeah.
And they never, I don't know exactly the whole story, but that's one franchise I'd like to see another movie. But if they're gonna do the movie, the Friday the 13th movie, they need to do like a retro, like make it take place in the 1980s.
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome. Like give it back that old school vibe. Like because the original movies they came out in the 80s, and I just think it would look better that way.
Yeah.
Or sometimes they wait so long. Like if you make a movie in the 80s and you decide, okay, I'm going to make a sequel now, it takes that. It takes you out of that time period, because when you see that movie, you think of that time period.
Yeah, true.
And then they throw it into like the 21st century, and you're like, this isn't working.
Yeah.
They need to go back to their roots.
Yeah.
Or they should have done it whenever, when they made the first one.
Yeah. I mean, it's I don't know, when you said that like they should make in a similar time period, I was thinking about Back to the Future, how they're just like after the sequel they make a part 3. So
Oh yeah, the one in the West.
yeah.
That
I
one was
mean, I
pretty
think
good.
so the part 3 was probably the best.
The cowboy one.
Yeah, I really like. I mean, the second was I liked too, but part 3 probably more higher than top 2. I mean, part 2. So
I think they all have their merits.
yeah.
I always catch myself watching part 2 a lot.
Yeah.
The alternate 1985.
I mean, I like how they show 2015 in the movie. That's pretty cool. How everything should be so futuristic.
What do you think if they remade that?
uh,
They're not going to, because they won't let them.
yeah. I think it's just because the director just he say if
They're good the way they
until I
are.
die, you're not going to make a remake.
I don't
So,
think it needs to be remade.
no, I think it's good. It will be look awful in 2020, 2025. Oh my gosh,
Hmm.
that's crazy.
Well, the original. Have you ever seen A Nightmare on Elm Street?
No.
Well, Nightmare with Freddy Krueger.
Um, I mean, I saw the video from the movie, but I didn't actually saw the film.
He
Maybe
needs to watch
I think so. I
movies.
tell you, I accidentally say I saw the movie, but I probably did not.
He's one of those TikTok generation people where he does the 30-second clips because they can't sit still long enough.
Uh,
It's like a short memory. Like, oh, I gotta flick it.
I think so. I know what you're talking about.
Just keep the doom scroll.
Yeah.
I gotta do it. I gotta flick it.
Uh,
Oh, I can't do it. I can't finish it. I gotta flick it.
you know what? I want to see a remake of American Pie. That would be cool.
They got like 1,000. I think it's American Pie movies, like National Lampoon, The Book of Love, and National Lampoon's Van Wilder.
But I want to see the remake of the first one. I know it will be different.
Why don't they just do it like just make something similar but its own story?
Yeah.
Just use the same kind of comedy. Like, I don't know. Like the stoner genre. I don't really see a lot of stoner comedies anymore.
No, because I think so back then the drugs was not so illegal. That's why.
Oh, it was way worse back then. It's like now
Uh,
you can smoke weed legal, with a medical
yeah,
card.
yeah.
Back then you go to jail for like 5 years in some states.
That's crazy.
If you went to Las Vegas in like the 70s, 80s, 90s, if you got caught with a joint, it's an automatic 5 years.
Wow,
Hmm.
that's fucked up.
It is fucked up. And now they just want you to smoke. They don't want you to. They didn't want you to smoke weed. They wanted you to get drunk and spend all your money because when you're stoned and you're in Las Vegas,
That's better from them.
you're like you're gonna be judgment's gonna be like, okay, I'm stoned. Do I really want to spend all my money or do I want to go to the buffet? I'm gonna go to the buffet. That's the weed laws are just insane.
Okay.
But we were talking about like Cheech and Chong.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was showing you those clips earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and if you're gonna watch those movies, you need to be stoned while you watch them.
Okay.
Holy shit! It's my disco alarm.
Oh.
But smoke weed. You're like, oh, I don't need to smoke weed. I'll be fine. I'll be sober during Cheech and Chong. I mean, it's so funny, but you got to be stoned with them.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm promoting drugs. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. No. Yes. Who
Okay.
knows? You?
What do you think will happen in like 15 years or like in like 20 years with the film industry?
I don't know. I think AI's. That's a slippery slope. It's kind of like you got VR headsets.
Yeah.
I think maybe we could. This is crazy, but it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'd do it. Imagine you're a single guy. Well, you are a single guy.
Yeah.
And you can go into the Matrix and have the beautiful women all around you.
Mm-hmm.
Like you would never have to get married. You would just live in your fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be crazy? I mean, that could be a form of entertainment in the future.
Yeah, but just so film like a Matrix.
Have you seen The Matrix?
Yes, I just say like it's feel like a Matrix when you live in a different world, not in a real reality. I
What if
just
what if that's the future? Like we go into our own movie version of reality.
that's remind me a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio,
Inception?
and Samson. Yeah, How He Went to the Dreams.
Actually, honestly, I've never seen that. I need to watch it.
Yeah, you do. I recommend you watch it. It's one of the best Leonardo DiCaprio film he was in.
Leo.
And Leo is, I would not say he's 10 out of 10 the actor, but he's cool.
I like Leonardo.
Unlike
Leonardo.
yeah, okay.
Leonardo. What was it that I was saying?
Uh-huh.
I said something. I forgot what I was
Leonardo?
saying. Oh, the Matrix.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's like you got AI
Mm-hmm.
that can create like cartoons and artificial realities and stuff, and people make them look like they're saying stuff. It's like, what if we can plug in and live like we could be rock stars in an alternate reality? What if that's what the future is? We're in a dystopian society where everybody lives in pods or lives like
Dude,
in.
it's like I take a drugs and then and then taking drugs every day and then you're thinking everything looks so good and perfect, but then when you unplug it yourself, it feels so bad.
Yeah, it's like I'm going back on the drugs.
Yeah.
Give me the drugs.
Uh,
Or you could simulate being stoned.
no, but like I don't know, just you said something about simulation in the Matrix, and I was thinking how you can simulate fucking friendship, relationship, family with all these feelings.
I don't know. Maybe they can pump it into you, the feelings.
Uh,
It'd be like a dream that you just go unconscious. Have you ever seen Total Recall
Total Recall
with Arnold
something.
Schwarzenegger?
Oh, Total Recall. It's the no, probably not.
Came out in like the early '90s, but you could buy a vacation and they put you under or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and you can go wherever you want. And then
Oh,
he ends up in this place where he can't tell like reality from fiction, and
mm,
people are after him.
oh,
It's pretty
oh my gosh! It's remind me movie. It's not a movie. It's TV show. It's called Western World. I think.
Western world.
Yeah, Western World.
Hmm.
Western Well, I think it's TV. It's let me see.
Westerns.
Western World. Yeah, it's called Western World. Yeah, you have to
Hmm.
look up. It's pretty cool.
Western world. Can you imagine if we lived in a world where we're still in the westerns?
Wow.
A re- alternate reality instead of like superhero movies and all that.
Mhm.
It's like I don't know, like what's next? Like you had superheroes, right?
Yeah.
And it's like it's kind of fading. I think their biggest mistake was doing all the shows.
Yeah, probably. I mean, some of the show have the beginning, like, for example, Loki,
Yeah.
from Marvel. Uh, the first episode was pretty cool. I enjoyed really. The second episode I tried to watch, but something was been missing. Not
Does
get
it
there.
seem boring?
Yeah, I feel
Like
like
they're trying not to offend people.
yeah. I mean, it's not just a offense. I mean, it's like they're using their like script over and over and just do by one sablon everything.
It's kind of like the Hallmark Channel,
Yeah.
where the girl she grew up in a small town and then she goes off to California and makes it big, and she decides to go back to her roots. So she goes home and visits, and there's her old boyfriend, but he's a hard worker. He lives on a farm, and she wants to prove herself to him.
Hmm.
And he's standoffish, but deep down he still loves her.
Oh,
And in the end, they find out that happiness and love and all that was actually there all along.
yeah.
Hallmark in a box.
Do you know what? When I like somebody, asking the question, do they love me too, or like me too? And then love is so complicated.
Love is complicated. I mean,
I think it's the biggest. I don't want to talk about love.
you don't want to talk about love?
I mean, there's nothing I can talk about almost.
Hmm. Smoke. What about what was the other one again?
Future of film industry. I
Future
mean,
what?
future of film industry. I mean, we're why not we on the future of film industry topic?
The future of the film
Yeah.
industry. Well, that's what I think's gonna. I mean, like, okay, I was watching this on Dr. Phil.
Hmm.
Uh, they were talking about AI in school.
Yeah.
They have these schools that you can send kids to that they talk to avatars.
Oh.
Like it's programmed for that person, that kid, and their learning abilities.
Yeah.
And let's say that you're learning about Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln would teach the class to you
That's pretty
or
cool.
teach you about, the Civil War
Yeah.
and his presidency.
Yeah.
Or let's say you like football and
Yeah.
you're a kid and you're learning math. They would use football to teach you math.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, really.
And they say they only go to school, they only do it for 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the day, they do things like they build fish tanks, they make stuff, they work together, they play.
Dude, that's what we need actually. Like
But
we
they
need.
also have a life coach there, like somebody that's there and talks to the kids,
Yeah.
gets to know
Yeah.
them
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
if they need help.
Yeah.
It's not just they're plugged in all the time,
Yeah.
but it just makes you wonder. It's like, I don't know. That's just, where's it all going to lead? I mean, I can see so many good things coming from it, but
I mean, I feel like you minimize bullying in high school and just not in high school, middle school. Like, I don't want to talk about, but damn it. Like, from like a week ago, there was a school shooting.
yeah.
And then I think so the shooter was like 14, 15 years old.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then I was like, damn,
It's pretty sad.
that's bad. That's not okay.
Well, what if I think they just need to, I don't know, it's like no kid left behind kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But what if they were to take those AIs and teach kids at their own pace
Mm-hmm.
and they'd still be in the same class
Mm-hmm.
and they wouldn't, feel like they're getting left behind because they go at different levels.
Mm-hmm.
But from what Dr. Phil was saying, that or the people on Dr. Phil, it's like they're actually learning more.
Speaking of level of smartness, so I find out that kids who's born in the February
Hmm.
and kids who born in the December are like totally like different level of development. So kids who born in like I think it's February, they are more developed and more smart and more advanced in their class.
It's because they're Pisces.
It's because yeah, it's because yeah, that's even in the sports, like in some like the school sports like football,
Mm.
kids who is born in February are more muscle development and then more just develop.
Well, just imagine if you have the school, you have PE and all that,
Yeah,
and you have kids that are into like football.
yeah,
They can work on football and sports, and then
mm,
you have kids that like to build things
mm,
and play drums and
mm,
stuff. They just have more space to do stuff like that
yeah,
and grow. And I think they'd be a lot more happier.
yeah, definitely
They're not just it doesn't feel like they're I don't know. They get to become themselves more, I think.
true.
Like they're learning stuff, but they're also learning to work together and they're creating stuff.
Hmm.
I just think that's cool.
Yeah,
I wish I would have had that when I was a kid.
yeah.
I just got sent off to a special class.
Oh,
They called it lab.
oh.
Time to go to lab, Daniel. It's like, I know what that is.
Actually, I was been like in Ukraine. I had like a difficulty to learn something, and I had like a special program for me,
Hmm.
and I kind of like it because I don't have to deal with other students.
So you were kind of in the classes I was.
Kind of
Is it
like
like the people who have trouble reading and
yeah, 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 yeah.
math and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the classes.
I
It's kind of like
mean,
special ed.
it's damn. I kind of already forgot because I was been in there like probably half of a year only. And then I was been adopted. But
Mm.
I was asking school to put me in like the special classes for people because I going behind everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So they put me in like special class. It's only the school was been super small that the teacher has to came on to me and just teach me something, and I really like it because it's only me and teacher and nobody else. I kind of like how how like way to explore something new, how more discussing it. Like I can have a time to discuss about with the teacher something,
Oh.
and that's amazing. I mean, for me, it's always been pretty cool. I kind of like it. It's like a one-to-one learning. So.
I mean,
And
can you imagine going to school like only 4 hours a day?
yeah, and then speaking of special classes, I was been in school only from probably 4 and 5 hours, and then I just go home. I mean, go
Really?
to the place.
Hmm.
So it's was when back then when I was been in like special place for my children who lost their parents or like something happened.
Oh.
So it's like a boarding school, like a influence, something like that.
Boarding school for boys?
No, just from everyone. I just when I trying to translate this word where I was been, it's give me 1 second. Internet.
Boarding school.
Yeah,
Boarding
that's
school.
what it's giving me this word. But
Hmm.
actually, it was not a boarding school. It's like a something like rehab, rehabilistic. 1 second. Rehabilitistický center для детей. Rehabilitistický center для детей. Damn it. Okay, I cannot translate this word. It's some other stuff.
It's
Okay,
Zelensky.
no, I said
What?
rehabilitate. It's so hard to speak Ukrainian after like 7 years. Okay, anyway, we go off the topic.
This is an important topic, though. Learning.
I mean, yeah, it's important.
Using AI and I mean, like in the movie industry, it's like they were on strike not too long ago.
Yeah,
The writer's strike, and then we're using people's likeness to create like artificial, like
yeah,
putting you in the background of a movie or whatever, but you wouldn't even be in the movie. Like your
yeah,
avatar
yeah,
would be in the
yeah,
movie,
yeah,
and they would take your likeness, but you wouldn't get like paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
And before long, nobody would be getting hired to be in Hollywood or in movies or anything like that because they don't need them. Because it's like AI is taking over everybody's job. What are the limitations?
I mean, I was I was been like today this morning at church, and I was the guy who like switching the cameras. I was the guy who doing like a live stream,
Yeah.
and then switching the cameras like on the church. Like one camera was on, then the other camera was on, like recording. And then I was thinking, damn, technical AI can do this for me, and it will be much better because AI know all these codes and then other stuff, and then he can just
He
and do
wouldn't
all.
need you, would he?
And yeah, I was thinking about this, and then he don't have, I don't have to do all this search trick on the keyboard. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Putting people out of work.
yeah, I mean,
It's kind of
yeah,
like editing, you know? It's like it's getting so much more user friendly
yeah.
where basically anybody can do it.
Actually, anyone right now can open, for example, download a CapCut and then edit film in there.
Download a what?
A CapCut, there's like editing program from TikTok people.
Man. I
So,
understand it. I think it's cool that they're making it easier.
yeah,
But at some point, it's like, where's the talent?
I guess
I
people
mean, it's
just
just
need,
where any idiot can make a video.
yeah, I think so. Just damn it, people have to work hard now.
I mean, it just becomes where it's irrelevant to people.
Hmm.
It's like your art form. Like you paint a picture, like I'm painting a picture,
Yeah,
or I'm doing a piece of art, or I'm making a movie.
yeah,
But it's like, does it lose its spunk, its spark if everybody can just do it
yeah.
with like this? AI does it like, oh, it's like, oh, you made that from hand. Oh, I got something that'll go.
How much better stuff?
I mean, who knows how
I
much
mean,
better AI is going to get?
I think so. Voiceover industry is going to death right now.
Yeah,
Bec-
definitely.
Because some of the voiceover, like if you go to the app list and then look up the voiceover AI stuff, it do actually pretty cool stuff. It can mimic
Voiceover work.
accent, it can mimic the how his like character is old and other stuff.
Your favorite characters, like, okay, I want Morgan Freeman to read my script.
Yeah.
You have to pay $10.99 to use Morgan Freeman for like a minute worth of video.
Oh my God.
We
I
don't
think
need
so,
any of you
dude.
voice actors.
I
We
think
got them
so in the
here.
future it will be more free and available series.
I don't know. That's just kind of, we're going in a weird direction. I don't know.
I mean, if you compare 2019 and 2025 and you see how far we go, it's crazy. Like
It
we have
is.
AI already. We have ChatGPT and other like writing shit stuff. It's
It's kind of scary.
it's scary and it's cool to see what going on further.
I mean, people like I don't want AI to do everything for me.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, it's kind of like I never used to watch social media
yeah,
or I didn't have a cell phone
yeah,
and I didn't even think about it, but now it's like I constantly have to see what's going on.
yeah.
And it's like, why do I do that? It's like it doesn't really matter.
You know
You know,
what?
it's like I'm caught up in all the drama.
I just opened TikTok from like 20 minutes and then what is giving me first is giving like a news stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I'll scroll a little bit and that's it. I just want to know what is going on in the world. That's it.
I
And
just catch myself scrolling. It's like, oh, that's cool. Wonder what's next.
yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm doom scrolling when I'm super tired. That's what I find out. Like when I'm super tired and focus on what I'm doing, I just like I open YouTube on my computer and go to the like a scrolling page and I'm lost in there.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's nuts.
okay. What do you think about cliché in the movies?
You mean like stuff that's
Oh, used?
reused?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like the guy who opens the medicine cabinet window or the mirror and then he closes it and there's someone behind him. Cliche.
Yeah, and other stuff. I
I think
mean,
it's all right as long as it's not overused in movies.
yeah,
Like if you do it like once in a movie
yeah.
or every once in a while, it's not bad.
I mean, Oh my gosh, did you see a scene from one of the movie? There was a cool like a transition from you to the there's a like child went into the cabinet and then opened the I think she opened like a meal cabinet and then it's transitioned to her somehow. Like there's a cool transition.
Hmm.
I need to probably share. It's very cool.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
Uh,
Well, there's that, and there's always the what is that one? There's just a bunch of them. I can't even think right now.
I mean, it kind of got to the point cliches like it's the cool to see. Like it's got
The Wilhelm scream.
yeah.
If you guys don't know what the Wilhelm scream is, look it up. It's in a lot of movies. I think it's kind of funny to hear. I always look for it.
Like for example, here's one of the cliche character walking super slow and there's a boom behind him.
There's a what?
There's like a boom explosion behind him.
Oh yeah.
And that's a cliche. Like I mean, sometimes cliche can become super stupid at one point
Mm-hmm.
and it's overused. Uh, I think actually the biggest cliche that character, the main character cannot die. Like he cannot. It's impossible to main character will die in like in the beginning of the film.
Mm-hmm.
It's always someone in the end or like in the sequel. But it's never like I was. Oh my gosh, I was watching TV show, and then it was the first episode how the bad character and then good character meet up, and then there was a fight, and then I know that the main character will not die in the first episode
Hmm.
because there was like couple other episodes, and then he still will be in there.
All right, I'll show you a cool cliche.
What?
All right, I want you to say something insulting to me.
You look ugly, bitch. Yeah, that's a cliche.
That's a cliche. You always see them like they say ugly or say something and then they spit.
Oh my gosh, dude. Actually,
I spit all over my crystal ball,
I
damn it.
use this in real life sometimes. Like I was drinking something and then someone say something and I was like, what?
But they always over exaggerate it in movies.
Yeah.
Oh no, I got coffee on my crystal.
Or from example, cliche how someone walking with the coffee and then hit the other someone like he bump someone and then coffee going on like everywhere.
Spill something on
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah. Damn, there's actually a bunch of cliche.
There's so many different ones. Or the
Or from example, the scream, like someone die
Wilhelm
of
scream.
something like ah.
Shit. My brain is fried.
Oh my God.
Like I'm
I think the biggest, the most cliche where you can see in the films is the like a dramas, like a drama and then the melodrama movies. Probably you see them more often, and then less often it's probably comedy films. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just over exaggerated.
or the shit. I
No,
can't
usually
think.
you will see more cliche in like a
Horror
uh
movies.
no. I mean, what is like
What
film?
about the shit, what is it? I can't even think of it right now. It's weird. What is wrong with
Um,
me?
like
I'm
shooting
tired or something.
films. Like it was like a bunch of people shooting each other. I forgot what it's called. Fighting.
A shootout?
Yeah, like for example, there's a cliche that character have unlimited ammo,
Yeah.
and that character cannot die. Like there was a grenade explode like close to him, and he just like wow, I'm alive. And in real life, he will be dead, but I'm alive, guys.
Or what about the cliche where somebody's thinks there's somebody's following them and they look behind them and then they looking for it and they're like, oh, they're right there.
Yeah.
It's all over the place, dude.
I mean, I think so. It was almost everywhere where the like bunch of cliche, and then it's become like a part of the movies already. So
Ah, blah, 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 blah. I like a good montage though. If anybody doesn't know what a montage is, it's kind of like a music video during the movie where the characters, like, let's say the movie Rocky, the original one where he's getting ready for the fight and they're playing the music and he's running up the stairs. You know what the funny thing is?
Well,
Watch that without the music on. Like, find the video. They have videos on YouTube where you would look at it and without the montage music, and it's just hilarious.
yeah, I should watch that.
Freaking hilarious, man.
Okay,
It's
do you think there's a monopoly in the film industry? Like a big corporations is bad, Evan?
well, I think I don't know. It's like there's so many different. I think Hollywood's kind of falling apart. Like they don't know how to evolve and stuff. And honestly, I think they're coming after like small platforms like let's say YouTube and all that.
Yeah.
If you ever noticed, like Hollywood people they used to have shows on TV, and now all of a sudden that all their shows are on YouTube or they have podcasts now.
It's because probably pandemic in 2020 it was a global pandemic, and then people just cannot go watch a film. They start streaming everything on like online. Bunch there was a after 2020 there was a bunch of like a streaming service and started existing.
Mm.
Disney Plus, Paramount, HBO Max, and other stuff just started existing for no reason. So I
They
mean,
just want us to stay home.
yeah, I mean it's they've just tried to survive, but by now I think some of the streaming platform probably will close up very soon. For example, Netflix is not even making money so far. The last news that I heard about Netflix that their profit is dropping super bad right now.
Maybe they should get some better writers.
Maybe. I mean,
They're just their shows. I mean,
I'm
they cancel their shows all the time.
yeah,
Like you get into a show, and next thing you know, it's canceled.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
done.
oh my God, there's a cool TV show called Sociality.
It's
And
called what?
Sociality, I think so, Sociality.
Society.
So no, I can't. My accent. Sorry, it's a sociality, like a social, but sociality.
Social
Sociality.
sociology.
No. How to cut this out?
Sociology.
So. Fuck.
Sociology.
No, like a sociality.
Solitary.
No, sociality.
Sociality. I have
So.
no idea what that is. Society.
Yeah, I think so. That's right.
Society.
Yeah.
We live
Uh,
in society. We are
TVs. Yeah,
society.
but there was a TV show called Sociality, and
Society.
I think so. I'm not. I think that's right. Yeah, it it got first. It got first like season. So it's supposed to been released in 2019, and then
Yeah.
closed in 2019. The first season was. I can say it's not bad. I don't know why they decided to close it. I guess the budget was been not good, or something else. Or maybe they're just like
Meow.
it's stupid. Anyway, and then it came out in Netflix, so I mean, I think so. Amazon Prime is pretty good right now.
Yeah. I've been watching HBO Max a lot. It's because it's got my old shows on there, like Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, I
Nah.
think so. By the when you're looking at like all the streaming platform, you already know who is the biggest monopolist in here.
Say what?
I think so. By when you're looking at all this the streaming services, you already know who is the biggest monopolist in here. It's the HBO. I mean, wait, who's on HBO? I forgot.
Who's on HBO?
No, who's on HBO?
Who owns it?
Yeah, it's
I think CNN probably.
They're on, I think so, Adoko.
HBO Max, I know there's a lot of CNN stuff on there.
So that's one of the like the biggest corporation who bought everything. Amazon Prime,
Their ratings were shit on their.
uh,
So there's like, let's buy HBO Max.
Disney probably own everything right now.
Disney, God, Disney is. I'm sorry, it ain't what it used to be.
Dude, if Disney did not,
It's garbage.
yeah, well, we have to be careful. We'll be canceled by Disney.
Disney,
I'm just making fun of that.
the almighty Disney.
I mean, oh my gosh,
Yeah, we probably shouldn't say.
remember how Simpsons, the TV show Simpson, making laugh of Disney, and then
Making fun of Disney.
yeah, and then Disney bought the Simpson.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh,
I mean,
I don't know.
yeah, Disney almost on everything. I know I'm 100% sure they're on all the what's all this
Does
cartoon
Paramount?
stuff.
Does Disney own Paramount?
No, I don't think so. Paramount is like separate. It's
I thought Disney owned Paramount. Paramount, whatever.
Paramount. 1 second, let me look up.
I think they do.
That
I could be wrong.
it's
I don't know.
Paramount Picture. It does not look like it's owned by Universal Picture.
I like Universal.
Yeah, Universal. Yeah, it's owned by Universal Picture, I guess. Yeah.
I'm just not big on Disney right now.
Wait.
Ever since what they did to Star Wars.
I mean, if they really want to, they can make a pretty cool film, but like I feel they're just like we don't want to do this.
How long have we been talking?
It's only 48 minutes.
48 minutes?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Peanut.
Wait, Paramount Picture owned by Paramount Global.
The global
It's
enterprise.
like it's corporation, the corporation.
The corporation within the big corp. Oh my god.
Yeah. That's
It's a conspiracy within a conspiracy that started by being a conspiracy from a conspiracy theorist. They're not a conspiracy theorist anymore because we know that it's not a conspiracy oh shit. Never mind. It's a conspiracy, man.
Do you want to add something to the like film Monopoly? Say something.
Do I want to what?
Do you want to add something to the Monopoly film? Like, do you want to say something about the
About the
Monopoly in the movies? Like Monopoly in the film industries?
what is a monopoly?
I'm not gonna just like no, you know what it's been Monopoly.
Monopoly.
I use this word because it's better describing.
I know the game. I know the game Monopoly.
I mean, yeah, but the game of Monopoly is like you have to own everything to win the game.
you have to own it.
You have to buy everything pretty much.
I don't know what Monopoly means.
Just can you Google Monopoly? Not the game, just
I
Monopoly.
got too much shit in front of me.
Oh shit. Okay, 1 second.
Hang on.
Monopoly. Meaning.
Monopoly.
Okay, yeah. Monopoly. I say Monopoly, I don't know. Monopoly.
Monopoly. All that comes up is a game.
No, meaning. Add meaning.
What it meant by monopoly. A monopoly is a market structure that consists of a single seller or producer and no close substitutes. A monopoly limits available alternatives for its product and creates barriers for competitors. Oh, so you mean like Disney buying up everything?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, yeah,
I think it's garbage.
yeah.
I think they're just sucking up all the wealth.
True.
I don't know. It's kind of like the news. There used to be like news networks. There used to be a lot more news networks.
Yeah.
Now there's only like 5. I don't know, like major ones.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
I think that's kind of going down the wayside. I think that might happen to movies too, because there's a lot more independent movie makers now.
Yeah, true.
And I think like maybe that'll happen eventually, where people like us or just regular guys who are struck down by Disney and all those people,
Yeah.
maybe we'll get our chance, because it's considered the renaissance of filmmaking.
We should make a website called, name it Movie Freedom.
Movie freedom.
And then everyone just can upload their own movie and they can watch for free. Or maybe buy a movie from like an indie studio.
But wait, it gets woker.
Oh my God.
We're going to make it so woke that you won't be able to say woke without
I mean, that's a good idea.
being woke.
Guys, if you're rich, send me money. I'll go and make this website. We go and make this website.
What do you mean rich? What
mean-
exactly does that mean?
Like people who have a wealth.
Huh?
People who have a wealth.
Wealth?
Yeah.
Their wealth or my wealth?
No, they can donate a couple bucks.
Oh, I see. What about the people who can't donate money? What about those guys? Are you just
Well-
going to leave them behind?
They just go and make movies and then upload to your website, and they get profit of them.
How about you make the money and I pocket the profits?
That's a monopoly.
We could do that.
No.
You know, it's all in the kindness
Okay,
of my little heart.
Our podcast is going right now 53 minutes, 26 seconds.
Meow.
Let's, I guess, end it.
Okay.
Yeah, we discussed all the topics so far.
Oh, we should. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends, and we will see you next time on the Real Talk. And like I always say, if you get too drunk, call a friend or call a taxi. Never drink and drive. And God bless America.
I mean,
Amen.
okay. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode.
Yeah.
Real Talk podcast. If you listen on Spotify, hit a like. If you listen on YouTube or watching this on YouTube, hit a like too. Maybe in the near future it will be available on other platform like iTunes and other stuff. So thank you so much for being patient.
Don't forget to do your
And
comedy.
see you.
Hey,
What?
asshole.
Fuck up.
What?
Nothing.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Everything good?
Yeah.
My joint bigger than your joint.
Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Wait, how did they say like in radio, like I was been with you, like Nickolas was with you, or something like that.
Nickolas was with Nickolas Bowers, Daniel Nicholson. Till next time.
See you.
See ya.